Hello, my name is Lavanya Prasad and I'm a professional storyteller. I'm recording this video for MaayaKatha. Here is a story for you all. Rani Maharani Polava, Yen Tangame Tangame, Urikela Rani Polava. Rani Maharani Polava, Yen Tangame Tangame, Urikela Rani Polava. Arage, Adiye, Unala Sutta Bhumi Sirikum, Selaye. ஆடி ஆடி வா நடக்கும் நிலவே என் கண்ணுல நின்ன சாமிய வெளிச்சம் தரவே ஓடி ஓடி வாடி வாடி ராணி மகாராணி போலவா ஏன் தங்கமே தங்கமே ஊருக்கெல்லாம் ராணி போலவா. Who do you think was that? It was the king singing to his lovely daughter. He was one king who was not sad because he had a daughter. He knew that she would be a capable ruler after him, and so he brought her up with such love and care, you see, giving her everything that she needs. So when the king aged and he retired into the forest, the princess took over as the queen of the kingdom. But there was a problem. One day, the queen was sitting in the balcony along with the chief advisor and eating rice cakes dipped in honey. She loved eating, you see. And just then, something flew past. She just said, "Hey, look at that chief advisor." And at that point of time, one blob of honey plum fell into the railing in the balcony. The chief advisor immediately looked at the queen and said, Rani, should I call the servant to just clean it up? The Rani looked at the honey and with a smile on her face she said, not my problem. A few minutes later, plop, that blob of honey fell down into the street below. And that honey attracted a swarm of flies. The swarm of flies attracted a lizard who was very eager to catch his dinner, or should I say lunch. And it was at that time the baker's cat saw the lizard trying to catch the fly, and he was very, very amused. He came to catch the lizard. This intrigued the butcher's dog, who came running and he started to attack the cat. There was a fight between the cat and the dog. The chief advisor said, Rani, should we just call somebody to just stop the fight between the dog and the cat? Rani stopped. She looked down. Animal fights, not my problem, she said. And she went on to eating or relishing the delicious rice cakes dipped in honey. Just then, the cats made the baker come running. He looked at the dog. He took a big stick and one thrash. This made the butcher come running. He looked at the cat and soon it was the butcher and the baker who was fighting. And then quickly people came to watch the fight. Some were the butcher's friends, some were the baker's friends, and they ganged up against the butcher and the baker, and everybody was fighting, and nobody was seeing what was happening. The chief advisor said, Rani. The Rani said, not my problem, and she went on to eat the delicious rice cakes dipped in honey. In no time, the fight grew bigger and denser, and somebody from somewhere, nobody knows who, took a fire torch and just swung it around. And that went and fell on the top of a house. The roof of the house caught fire, but everybody was busy fighting. Nobody noticed. Soon the fire spread, and in no time, the palace was in flames. Somehow the queen and the chief advisor was made to come down from the balcony with the help of a ladder. When everything settled down, the queen was in a shock. How did this happen? She didn't know. She was looking at the ruins around her. And when she came to the street, just where her balcony was, she spotted something down. It was a drop of honey. She just took that, looked at it, and said, "This will be the last time that I say it's not my problem." That is the story. Now, I want to leave you all with a question. Who do you think should have acted in this story? Who do you think should have taken this step? Now, I find this story is very relevant to what is happening around us. So many things happening, coronavirus, and we're all sitting in our houses to ourselves and seeing and trying to stay safe, listening to news and reading so many things. But why this story today? I want you all to think. Think and tell me, how does this story apply to the times that we are living in? If you like this story, comment below. I'm Lamanya Prasad signing off. Thank you, MaayaKatha. See you all soon. Ta-ta.